Petroleum refining is the process of converting crude oil into more useful product. Crude oil, thick like liquid found in underground, is not directly usable in its natural state. Petroleum refineries are massive industrial facilities that use a complex series of processes to separate the crude oil into its various components and then convert those components into more valuable products such as gasoline, diesel fuel, heating oil, jet fuel, asphalt, and a variety of petrochemicals. The refining process typically involves three main steps, which is separation, conversion, and treatment. In the separation step, crude oil is first heated and sprayed into its various components called fraction based on their boiling points. This process is called fractional distillation. Lighter fractions such as gasoline and naphtha have low boiling point and rise to the top of the distillation tower, while heavier fractions such as diesel oil and asphalt have high boiling point and remain at the conversion step. Some of the heavier fractions from the separation process can be further converted into lighter, more valuable product through a process called cracking. Cracking breaks down the long hydrocarbon molecule in this heavier fraction into smaller molecules that are more useful as gasoline, diesel, and other. For the last step, which is treatment, the various fractions from the separation and conversion process may also be treated to remove impurities such as sulfur or to improve their quality. For example, gasoline may be treated to reduce its octane rating, which is a measure of its ability to resist knocking in the car engine.
The petroleum refining industry has a significant impact on the environment which affect air, water and soil. Firstly, air pollution. Petroleum refineries are major sources of hazardous and toxic air pollutants, including BTS compounds, particulate matter, nitrogen oxide, carbon monoxide, hydrogen sulfide, and sulfur dioxide. They also release less toxic hydrocarbons like natural gas and light volatile fuels. Some chemical releases are cancer-causing agents, causing developmental and reproductive problems, and aggravate respiratory conditions. This emission can come from equipment leaks, high-temperature combustion process, and heating of steam and processed fluid. Next, water pollution. Refineries are also potential major contributors to groundwater and surface water contamination. Some refineries use deep injection wells to dispose of wastewater generate the plants, and some of these waste end up in aquifers and groundwater. Wastewater from refineries can become extremely contaminated for a number of reasons, such as equipment leaks and the resulting of crude oil. Hazardous pollutants and oil residues may be present in contaminated water. Before being discharged into surface waterways, it is recycled and treated in accordance with state discharge guidelines. Significant contaminants from earlier release, however, could still be present. Lastly, soil pollution. Air and water contamination are more severe than soil contamination resulting from refining operations. Leaks and spill of petroleum can be cleaned up efficiently by natural organisms. During the refining process, residues are either recycled or disposed in landfills. Accidents, spills and leaks during transportation can all contaminate soil.
While crude oil refining techniques are improving all the time, the growing global demand for a wide variety of petroleum products means that compliance with environmental legislation remains a constant challenge for refineries. Legislation regulates petrochemical operations and also places stipulations on the quality of petroleum-derived products in order for them to be accepted on commercial markets. This means that it is not just equipment and processes that need to be improved, but also the way that facilities are run. Therefore, it is essential to use scientific and technical processes to achieve the following. First, reduce atmospheric emissions. The most modern refineries incorporate industrial practices and technologies that minimize the emissions produced. Such emissions are directly linked to the alterations of ecosystem and the accelerations of climate change, as well as having a chronic impact on human health. Second, monitor and control emissions. Regular, real-time monitoring of emission produced at each stage during refining process use devices such as gunat sensors that allows the early detections of suspended gases and particulate that can affect air quality. Third, promote the use of new technologies. The oil refining sector is implementing innovative measures to promote sustainability, such as the use of technology to safely capture and store tons of carbon for future use, and the promotions of global decarbonization.